Alright, that's Stella up in there, and me dad. Okay guys, how you doing? Oh, I have a wonky camera, don't I? Let's see if we can't address that dead quick. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. I think I've gone too far the other way then. Not that it matters at all for what I'm doing. You know. There we go. Give me a thumbs up if I'm coming through, loud and clear. Let me know you can hear and see and know what's going on. There we go. I did a bit of research and it's apparently a 15-second delay each way. So by the time I say give us a thumbs up, 15 seconds before you hear it, hit the button, another 15 seconds before I see it back on my screen. So that gives us a 30-second feedback loop, I guess, which is interesting. I've wasted almost 30 seconds and I'm not seeing anything sprinkle up at the side, which means you don't love me. Right, so we've got 4 up on the screen. Look at that. Good morning, nice picture. Love the picture on the screen, absolutely. Yeah, and there's a very good reason why this particular picture's up here. So again, today I'm stuck at home. I'm on my own looking after the children, my partner's at work, so I can't really go out or do anything exciting. And I'm not particularly enjoying looking through the old pictures and dragging these archives up. I feel like as a community we've moved past this, and the going out into the woods and having a chat, for me at least, is much more entertaining at the minute. So I felt a little bit bummed out, a little bit trapped, a little bit like, what am I going to do today? I want to keep doing these live videos. I don't want to stop them, but at the same time I don't want to do them for the sake of it. So I was thinking, oh, what could I share with you? What could I do? And that kind of thought spiral went down the lines of, what am I going to do when I get out? When I finally get to reconnect with Brandon and Kane and Oasis, or meet the new clients that we're getting ready to take out, what's the first place I want to go? And that was my hook for today. And instantly my brain went to, I want to go walk Ogden Moor, or I want to go down St Aidan's or around Fairburns, or I want to go on a big nature reserve. And all these great places came sort of flooding back. And I'm, oh, it's amazing. So I was going to talk about my binoculars today. I've got them just here. And I was going to give a bit of a tutorial on how to set up and use them. I always carry with me, making great TV, isn't it? I always carry with me these pocket binoculars, which you never know. Get to end the conversation I might talk about. So I was going to go down that route, but I thought, I'm looking through the pictures, trying to find a nice reserve to look at. And all of a sudden, this folder of this day came up. And I haven't showed you this before, and I don't know why. It must have just been the month it was really busy with other sort of more epic days out. But I saw this picture of that building and was like, that's the first place I'm going. And it may seem a little bit selfish, but it's more about me reconnecting with my outdoor roots than it is Brandon. Now it is a lovely walk, don't get me wrong, I'm not shortchanging anybody, but as soon as I saw this I hung out here in my childhood. This is up the road from where I lived. Up the road. And me and my mates used to ride up here and ride our bikes around here. There used to be a pub. I remember spending time with my family and family friends up here. I remember as a kid going in this building, and I got loads of fond memories of this place, and I thought, that's my first trip out. Let me just check, see see if we still take the kids with you. Morning, Kelly. Are you right, man? Morning, Kelly. How you doing? Brandon, buddy, if you're up, how are you, mate? Hope Kyle's doing well. Hope everyone's settled. Yeah, I mean, I've taken the kids here a few times. My parents, mum and dad, how you doing? They don't live too far away, so we usually make the visit and make the trip up here. I've got a good friend of mine who lives just underneath this, like down here somewhere. Place we went to was Castle Hill, and I think that's going to be my first walk when I get to take people out. So these are a couple of pictures of what you can expect to see at Castle if you've never been. It is the grounds of an old Motte and Bailey castle with a monument tower. I believe it's Elizabeth's Tower or Victoria's Tower. I forget which. And these pyres here, they get lit on special occasions, and there's a network of these that run right across the neck of the country. And from here you can see Sandal Castle and another one, I think Alderney Way. And you light these, and it's a network of communication towers, and it's fantastic when they light them up. If you ever come here in autumn, like Halloween, bonfire night and things, they have projectors and like a light display up here. They put movies on the wall up here. It's a cool place. We fly kites and ride bikes, and yeah. Unfortunately, the pub, the cafe, isn't there anymore, but you get enough ice cream vans and coffee vans up there to make it worth a good couple of hours. And just look at that view. Isn't that a thing of beauty? It's just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous part of the world. Now, when we came here, it was quite by chance. We planned to go to another place that hadn't opened yet, so this was let's stop here while we get there. So the place we went was Charlotte's Ice Cream, which is a lovely little ice cream parlour. And yeah, got a little not petting zoo, but a little curiosity zoo, I think is the best description. A couple of random animals, and a little playground and stuff. So this is that. Down over here in the picture, you can't really see. Well, you've got a bit of a bouncy castle. There's a miniature train, train bounce and like a roller coaster ride. Now, unfortunately, Brandon and I were too tall, too big, too old, too grown up to go on any of them, which was frustrating because I've been before and I've taken my kids on there, but wouldn't let me take Brandon on the day we went. I'm hoping it was just an inexperienced guy on the tills, and if we go again, they may be more accommodating for us next time. But yeah, so that's Charlotte's Ice Cream. That's the parlour there. Ice cream's gorgeous. It's all locally made. Like I said, you've got playground, outside area. There's 2 playgrounds, load of petting zoo stuff, and Castle's just around the way. So yeah, so that's going to be my first shot back when I can. While I'm here, I'm going to go through a quick binocular tutorial with you, because today was supposed to be all about the views, and I think the next few sessions, hopefully tomorrow I should be outside doing something, but the next couple while I'm at home, I'm going to do a series of where I want to go next, the places I'm most looking forward to. And the thing they'll all have in common is something to look at. So whether it's a reserve looking at birds or whether it's a place with a view. So I just thought I'd go through a quick, in case you've got binoculars, you're not really sure how they work, how to use them. Super quick tutorial, super quick overview. Might give you a bit of advice, might not. You might want to tune out now and think, I don't care, this doesn't sound interesting. So these are the pocket ones, and you just give them a squeeze, and look at that, you got your viewfinder and your in windows there. And they have a 3x zoom, and for a bit of cardboard with some plastic lenses, these are fantastic. I I bought a pack of 10 for about £4, and I ended up giving to friends and clients and co-workers because I've always got one on me. And you sort of, oh wow, look, a bird, a pop, and it gets you a little bit closer. I mean, you can use your phone and zoom in a little bit, but that's more. So anyway, these are the binoculars I use. They are some Nikon Actions. They are 40 by 8s. So that is a 40mm front lens, and it's an 8x zoom. You can get less zooms. You can get smaller eyepieces at the front. The bigger the zoom, the closer the thing gets, but the shakier and harder it is to track. The smaller the window, smaller the front lens, the less light gets through and the duller the image. So you could get something like a 25mm lens with like a 4x zoom, like a golfing glasses. They're pretty nice for spotting. Or you can get like 50mm and a 12x zoom, but then you need a really steady hand. So setting them up, you look through your left piece. If you look, one of them has some ridges, so I want to look through the opposite one. Look through them, find something solid like a building or a fence, something with a hard edge, and then you roll your center dial until that's in focus, and then close that eye, look through the other eye, and then turn the miniature aperture there until this eye becomes in focus. That way you've focused both lenses independently, and then you've got them set up for you. If you're wearing glasses, you have choices. What I usually do is I take my glasses off, look through, and then focus them to compensate for my eyesight, which means I can then go, oh wow, look at that, that's cool. That way you get the eye cup right on your eye, you get a nice big view. If, however, you want to keep your glasses on, what you do is you pop these open like that, so the lenses are closer to your eye, and then you just do the same thing, and you line up for that. What you have is small series numbers in the middle. That allows you to have a narrower or wider pupil eye index. It's all personal preference, it's all instinct. And then using them, whack around your neck. And what you want to do is spot the thing and then bring them to your eyes. What you don't want to do is put them up and then start scanning around. So have a look and, oh wow, look, there's something interesting, and bring them to your eyes. Yeah? Or if you're doing like that, try and, it's difficult with that without glasses, flipping on, but the idea is they help you spot rather than you're searching with them. So you look, you scan, you see, bring them to your eyes, and your eyes should already be looking at the thing, so the lenses just fit. So that's it. They'll stay in my bag on days when I go to pretty places, or they'll stay in my car the whole time, and if the place looks pretty, I'll shove them in with a pair of the cardboard ones. Sometimes I'll put some mini ones in if I'm out with somebody else, and I've lost everybody. That's fine. That's telling enough that you're not interested in binocular tutorials. So I will leave it at that. Friday tomorrow, I think, I hope, should be outside. The competition, the week competition, stack a few objects, take a picture, put it on the SOS website. I've just posted this morning a nice virtual walk, go check that out. I'm working on another video about making some things around a campfire and barbecues. That should be out in a couple of days. That's exciting. That's it from me. I'm finished. I'm done. Guys, remember, wherever you go, wash your hands as often as you can. I know the government are talking now about relaxing the 2 metre distancing thing. It's all moving a little bit quick for my taste. But if the government are sure about these things, the government are sure. Don't go out unless you have to. If you do have to, make the most of it. Maintain the social distance until we're told otherwise. Keep your hands clean. Look after yourselves and each other. And until tomorrow, guys, take it easy. See you later.